So we've got Carmen, we've got Lynn, we've got Sadia. Good to see you. Okay, so today, and all the other students who are inside as well, and who are watching, those students who are watching on Facebook. So I think you all, I think all of our current students, yeah, they're coming in. Fantastic. Okay, so if you don't know me already, my name is Alex from Swoosh English. Thank you very much for being in today's session today. So we're going to be talking all about whether you should book your exam now, whether you should take your exam later, when should you take it based on the scores that you've got, when should you be taking that examination? Because the biggest mistake that I can see from students time and time again is students who are going ahead for the exam, taking the exam when they're not 100% ready. They're not ready to take it, and they are making that mistake. They're spending lots of money. They're wasting lots of time on booking the exam and going ahead and in some cases traveling to different countries to take that exam, paying for hotel, food, accommodation, all these things. It's a lot of money, and we want to make sure that you're passing as quickly and as effectively as possible, where we can help you to avoid the frustration of having the exam, not passing, getting C's and C pluses, and then having to book the exam again and again and again. And that's not something we want from all of you. Okay, we want you to pass as quickly as possible. As I mentioned many times to all of our students, including yourselves, is that there's thousands and thousands of job vacancies in the UK, and there's over 45,000 vacancies for nurses and around about 15,000 vacancies for doctors. And then obviously you've got Australia as well, and all these other English-speaking countries that are desperate for medical professionals. So the longer it's taking you to complete and pass this exam, the longer it is that you're not in these countries, or you might be in the UK right now, you might be in Australia, but you're working as a healthcare assistant, and obviously the salary is much lower. You're not given that responsibility. Okay, all these things. 1 second, sorry about that. 1 second. Hi everyone, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, we want to make sure that you're not taking the exam 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, etc. And if you take the exam twice, it's $1,000. Take the exam 3 times, it's $1,500. 4 times, $2,000, etc. So what the objective of today's meeting is for you to tell me what your situation is right now with OET. Have you taken the exam before? How many times have you taken it? What scores did you get? How have you been preparing for your examination previously? And how are you preparing right now? Okay, so whether you're inside Zoom with us now, or you're watching inside the Facebook, if you're on Facebook and you're watching, then please let us know, how are you preparing? Okay, so let's see what people are saying. Okay, don't worry, Faisal. Great to have you here. Okay, but Carmen, Faisal, other students who are watching, if you can let us know when your exam is. Have you booked your exam? Have you not booked your exam? Are you not sure right now when you should book your exam? Because today I want to give you as much help and support as possible to decide when you should be taking that examination, when you should be booking it, and then when you should be taking it, because those are two different things. Because you could book the exam now for 3 months later, okay, or you could book the exam 2 months later for another 2 months later. So you could be taking, your exam, 4 months from now, for example, but you only book it 2 months from now. So everyone's situation is different, but like I said, my job is to help you to pass as quickly and as effectively as possible. Okay, very, very important. So I'm just going to see what people are saying on Facebook. Okay, let's see. Okay, but okay. So Carmen said, I've not booked my exam yet. I got a 6 in IELTS. Okay, when you say 6, do you mean reading, writing, listening, speaking? You have to be specific, Carmen, because I'm guessing you mean 6 overall. But what did you get for each of those areas specifically? Like, we've been really specific today. What did you get in each of those areas? And Faisal, if you can comment as well. And all the other students watching now, I've not booked yet. I got 6 in IELTS in 2006. Then I got a master's degree in the UK. Okay, I don't know when I would be prepared for that. I suppose I can be ready for April. Okay, so you got 6.5 in speaking and listening. Okay, and what about writing? What about reading, Carmen? You have to tell me all of them. Okay, so you got 6 in reading and writing and a 6.5 in speaking and listening. And is this your, okay, so you've never taken the exam before, correct? You've never taken the exam before. Okay, so you've not taken the exam before. So you're basically wanting to take this exam 2 months later. So 6.5 in speaking. And how have you been getting, have our teachers been giving you feedback on your speaking right now? Carmen, let me know. Okay, because that's really, really important. If you've got corrections on your speaking, then you can improve a lot. Okay, listening, you've got access to all of our reading and listening mock exams, so they will be really helpful to you, as well as the video courses as well for reading and listening. You've got access to all them and all the exercises, so keep on doing that. Writing, again, if you've got a 6 in writing and reading, then let me know, when did you take that IELTS exam? Well, you said you took it in 2016. So really, right now, Carmen, you've not got. We don't really know your current level of English. We don't know your current OET or IELTS level right now, because that was over 2.5, 3 years ago. Okay, so we will assess you on your speaking. Don't worry about that, as one of our current students, one of our VIP students. So you definitely need support with that. And how long have you been on our program so far, Carmen? Let me know. When did you join our program? And we've got Jasmine Abdullah. Great to see you, Jasmine. Please let us know, Jasmine, when is your exam? Exactly 4 days. 4 days ago. Oh, you joined us 4 days ago. Okay, so very, very new to the program. Okay, so great to have you here. Right now, I would be saying I wouldn't book the exam this month. I would book the exam next month when you're feeling like you're making improvements. So what I say you're feeling like, but our teachers need to tell you when you're making, we need to tell you what your scores are in writing. We need to tell you what your scores are in speaking, reading, and listening. And then we can give you an idea of, next month, if you've gone from here to here, then we can then see, okay, this is how long it's going to take you to book your exam. So don't book your exam right now, Carmen. That would be my advice. And like I said, you know, I say to all the students, we've helped so many students to pass this examination. We know what works and what doesn't work. Even though you're desperate to pass the exam and you want to do it quick, rush, it's just not the best approach. If you trust us and follow our process, then we will get you to pass quickly and effectively. And, you know, in a lot of cases, we help people pass first time. So that's exactly what we want to do for you as well. But definitely, you know, we've got our benchmark examination. Depends which package you're on, but there's a benchmark exam there. We'll tell you what your score is right now. That would be good for you to take that. That's $20, but you may or may not have that included in your package. You need to have a look. And so let's basically, my evaluation is, let's, you know, really work hard for the next 4 weeks, Carmen, and then we can look at potentially when you can take your exam, whether it's April, whether it's May. Okay, so it's whether 2 or 3 months from now, but we can see after the first month of this program what progress you're making and what scores our teachers are giving you. Is that okay for you, Carmen? Let me know. Let's move on to Faisal now. Okay, and I will say as well, Carmen, the best way to get as much improvement as possible, and I hope you're writing down as well. Okay, everyone's got their pen with them. My pen is here. I want you to write down everything that I'm mentioning for you, because I'm trying to give you as much personalized support as possible. Yeah, so really write down everything that, you know, that really helped. Thanks for all your advice. How can Swoosh help me with my speaking? So yeah, someone can definitely assess you with your speaking. We do weekly speaking group classes, group mock exam classes. So this is an opportunity for you to have one of our UK native OET teachers to give you feedback. The other thing is, if you're in our Facebook group community, you'll have our study partner. We will match you with a study partner. So we match a nurse with a nurse, doctor with a doctor, and you'll be able to practice with those people as well. But getting real quality feedback from one of our teachers is the best way. So we will have those speaking weekly classes, and we will be announcing those inside the Facebook group. Okay, so we'll be having one this week, and we'll announce the day and time for that. Okay, so please don't book your exam too quickly. What I would say is, yeah, in order to get the most out of this program, go to the live classes, do the video courses and exercises that we've given you on our learning platform. You've got a login and password, which you created yourself. Got all the writing corrections, the speaking mock exam, group classes that we do, benchmark exams, yeah, all the 6 mock exams, well, 5 mock exams, depending on the package that you got, but you'll have access to all of those. So really, there's everything there you need in order to pass, but please don't book your exam yet, especially as you are only just, you've only just joined the program. Okay, let's move on to Faisal. Okay, group, yeah, so so I'm guessing, Carmen, you are a doctor. So yes, group classes on Thursdays and Fridays. Yeah, you can check on that. Yeah, okay, good. Faisal, I think Faisal is a doctor as well. Let me know, Faisal. I've already booked for the 23rd of February. I took the exam on the 12th of February, but didn't get enough. Faisal, you're in a rush, my friend. Don't be in a rush. You've taken it 12th of February, the 23rd of February. Okay, 2 weeks is not a lot of time in order to get the scores that you need. So, I think what you're trying to say is you took your exam on the 3rd of February. Sorry, was it the 2nd? I think it was the 2nd of February. Do you mean the 2nd of February you took your exam? There's 2 exams this month, and you didn't get the score that you were looking for in writing. Well, those results have not come out yet. But yeah, I think you're booking this. I think you're rushing into it too quickly, Faisal. Seems to be the impression that I'm getting right now, and it's the same advice to Carmen. Don't rush. You need to make sure, especially the exam costs $500. You don't want to be taking this exam too many times. I know you're in a rush. Maybe you've got a job offer, or your family are desperate to move, etc. But these things take time. You can't just pass an exam immediately. Yeah, it takes time. We have to be honest and transparent and direct with you about the feedback that we're providing. So anyway, I got an A in speaking. That's amazing. Well done. and reading and listening got a B, but unfortunately writing C. See, the problem, Faisal, I just don't think that you're ready. Well, when did you get that? When did you get those scores? Because the February scores have not come out yet. And did you take the exam in January, in December? When did you take it? So yeah, is a doctor or January the 12th. Faisal, my advice is please do not take that exam on the 23rd of February. Please don't take it. Okay, I want you to reschedule that exam because that is only 10 days later, and to go from a C to a B is 2 levels higher. Okay, there's a big difference. How many points did you get in that writing exam? How many points did you get? Okay, please let me know. Oh, you got 310. So you're not far away. You're not far away from getting the 350 you need for a B. So I can see why you've done that. How long have you been on our program now, Faisal? Let me know. How long have you been on our program? 2nd of February. So you've only just joined 9 days ago. I just don't want you taking exam after exam, Faisal, especially for us at Swoosh. You know, our students don't need to take the exam many times because they get advice like this, or you know, as well as all the other things that we give them. I know you're in a rush, my friend, but I'm just thinking that 23rd of February is a little bit too soon for you. And what I would say is you could reschedule that for March, so that will give you a few more weeks. I know 40 points in order away from getting 350 is not so much, but I'm just a bit worried that you've taken it a little bit too soon. You would lose a little bit of money in deferring it, but I think it's worth waiting a bit longer and being more patient. Okay, I'll try to reschedule for 16th of March. Good to hear, Faisal. Like I said, this advice is coming from, you know, myself and all of our teachers, UK OET teachers, helping so many students since the UK brought OET in for doctors and for nurses. So this is advice from seeing students who've passed, seeing students who've failed, seeing students who've taken the exam once, and seeing the students who've taken it many times, students who have a teacher, and those students who don't have a teacher. So that's my advice to you. And for January the 12th, did you self-study as well? Did you just do self-study? Yeah, okay, you just did self-study, okay. And with writing, I mean, I want to applaud you for realizing that you needed support with your writing, and because at the end of the day, you know, the thing is, you're a smart guy, you're a doctor, you're much smarter than me as being a doctor. You know, you have to be a smart person, but remember, English is not your native language, and I think you've realized that, which is great. When it's not your native language, you don't know what mistakes you're making and where you need to improve, whether you're including too much information from the case notes or too little to satisfy the task. Is it some issues with your structure, your vocabulary, your grammar? What is it? You know, what is the issue? And that's where our teachers can help you. Our UK OET teachers can help you to do that. So great to have you in the program, Faisal. I hope you're working hard. I'm sure you are, because you're desperate to pass. But yeah, I think 16th of March is a lot safer. Okay. So that would be my advice to you, Faisal. Was that helpful? Let me know. His grammar's not good, and his structure, he says. Okay, good. Is that helpful to you? So you probably, of that $500, I can't remember how much it is. I think it's $100. No, I mean, my advice. You said yes, your course is helpful. It says Faisal, but I mean in terms of this advice. Like I said, it really upsets me when I hear students getting their results and they didn't pass. That's what I'm conscious of. I want to make sure that all of our students pass. Okay, so yeah, let me know if that goes well with rescheduling. Like I said, you will. I think it's within. If you, I need to check it absolutely. Let me just check on Google right now. OET exam. So let me just quickly tell you, Faisal. Test regulations OET. So it's occupationalenglish.org/test-regulations. So here it says, Let's see if I can find it. Let me see. Okay, withdrawal and deferral. So you may withdraw up to 1 week before the test, so you've got enough time. And the withdrawal fees, if you want to withdraw up to the application closing date, so you'll have to find out when the application closing date is, Faisal, but it's 100 and let me just share screen with you. Okay, so you can see here, Faisal, withdrawal fees up to the application closing date. I'll put this in the message box as well. Up to the application closing date for the test administration, 120 AUD. I think it's around about $100 US dollars. It's about what, £70. So this is how you do it as well. After the application closing date for the test, so you get charged more. But like I said, it's better. So that's about what, $170. It's better than doing the exam for $500 and not passing and having to take it again. Would you agree with me? So you can save, you can save, you can lose a little bit of money instead of a lot of money in taking the exam when you're not ready. Especially you've taken the exam twice now. I think taking it on the third attempt. Let's wait for the February results to come through as well. Let's wait for those results to come through before we make, so because your 2nd of February exam, let's wait for those results in the around about 23rd, 24th, whenever that is of February, a couple of weeks later, 10 days later, actually, you should be able to get your results. Let's see what your results are, and then we can make a decision on the 16th of March, for the 16th of March exam. So I'd probably say wait for your February results to come through before you book the March 16th exam, because like I said, you got a C in writing. So a C, to go from a C to a B is 2 levels higher. So that's not easy. I know it. See, you said you got 310, so I think you mean that you got a C plus. Basically, you got a C plus, not a C. I'm just remembering you said 310 for writing. So if you got 310, yeah, C plus. So it's not too far away, but I just want to make sure that you absolutely will pass on your next attempt, and and we can help you with that. Okay, great stuff, Faisal. Thank you so much. Okay, Shazia, great to see you, Shazia. If you can let us know how you're preparing for your exam right now. You're very welcome, Faisal. Okay. How are you preparing for your OET exam right now? And I should say this for all of our VIP students, like Carmen, Faisal, Jasmine, Shazia, and some other students who are not engaging with us right now, but you need to let us. Let's see if we've got anyone on Facebook. And if on Facebook, all of our current students who are watching on Facebook, if you can come into this class, then that would be great. Okay, because we want to get as many of you coming in here as possible in order. See if anyone's watching on Facebook. Okay, I don't think we can get. Okay. As I was saying, yeah, I want to find out from all of you, how many hours per day are you studying? How are you preparing? Are you consistently doing your study every day? And you can be totally honest. Are you doing everything that we give you, the live classes, the recordings, the writing corrections, the speaking mock exam group classes? Are you reviewing the lesson recordings? Have you done the benchmark exam, the mock exams that we give you? Are you doing all of these things? Are you reviewing the feedback that our teachers have given you? This will also improve the speed at which you make those adjustments, make those increases in your score. So you'll start to improve a lot once you start reviewing the feedback that our teachers are giving you on your speaking, on your writing, on your reading and listening. You'll be able to do our mock exams and our video courses, etc. All these things will start to help you improve a lot, but it depends on how often you are studying, and are you doing it every day? Can all of you tell me, Carmen, Faisal, Jasmine, Shazia, how many hours per day are you studying right now? And it's not just, let me know in the chat box, it's not just about doing many hours, if it's not effective preparation, if it's not effective time, then it's a waste of time. If it's not effective time, it's a waste of time. So you have to be strategic. Okay, you have to be strategic in how you are preparing for this examination. And I did a YouTube video, and I did a YouTube video a couple of weeks ago called "How Grade A Students Prepare for OET." How grade A students prepare for OET. Write that down and go to our YouTube channel after this session, and you can watch that. How students prepare is very important and depends whether they pass or whether they don't pass. So have a look at that, how grade A students prepare for OET. Faisal said, yes, I prepare regularly with a break. Okay, what about Jasmine and Carmen and Shazia? How often are you practicing on a weekly basis? How many hours are you doing per day, etc.? Please let me know. Okay, and Faisal, for example, have you got jobs right now, or have you taken time off work to do your preparation? Every day I'm doing writing, reading, and listening. Okay, I can see why. So you're not really spending so much time on speaking. Obviously, you got an A, which is amazing. Every day, said Jasmine. Carmen said, I study around 7 to 8 hours a day. Wow, that's a lot. So I'm spending a lot of time watching videos and so on. Okay, that's a lot of time, Carmen. And I applaud your discipline to do that. That's a lot. Make sure you're taking regular breaks in that time, because just sitting down with your book, or you're just watching videos, as you say, just watching videos. Make sure you're taking good quality notes, and make sure you're using those notes. So the tips that you're seeing online, hopefully you're watching our video courses mainly, because what I do tell students is don't watch lots and lots of YouTube videos from this teacher, that teacher, this teacher, this teacher, this teacher, all these different teachers. It gets you confused. Okay, it's better to follow, because you're one of our VIP students, Carmen. I want you to be studying our courses only, okay? Because otherwise you start to get confused, as I said. So have breaks in between, Carmen. Make sure you do that. And okay, good. Just swoosh videos. That's good, Carmen. Okay. And are they helping you? Let me know. Let me know. That's the main thing. Are they helping you? Because when you get those tips from the swoosh videos, then you need to put them into practice. So you've got theory on one side, practice on the other. So we give you the exercises, and you do the writing, and you get corrections from our teachers, and the speaking classes and things which you'll have tomorrow. But you need to put all of these things into practice. Very, very important. Jasmine, 8 hours during my off days. Wow, Jasmine, very good. 4 to 5 hours during my working days. Wow, you do 4 to 5 hours of study during your work days. Jasmine, I applaud you. That's very, very, very disciplined. Well done. Wow, that's a lot. And how many hours a day are you working, Jasmine, when you're on your work, when you have your work days? How many hours a day are you working for? Are you doing 12-hour shifts? If you're doing 12-hour shifts, I am very, very impressed. However, just because it's a lot of hours, like I said, doesn't mean it's effective. Oh, so you do an 8-hour shift and then you're studying for 4 to 5 hours. Okay, that's a bit more manageable. If you're doing 12-hour shifts and then 8 hours, so 4 to 5 hours studying, then that would be quite a lot. But then again, I suppose you could do it. You could do some before work. You could do some during your lunch hour, and then you could do some when you get home. Carmen said, the swoosh videos are helping me to learn more about the exam, but I still don't know how to practice listening. Can I find exams on the web? Carmen, you've got access to 5. Are you in the live class package? If you're in the deluxe package, you get access to 3 mock exams for reading and listening, as well as the speaking and writing. And for live classes, you get access to 5 mock exams. So you just need to go into your learning platform, and you'll be able to see the mock exams on there. They'll be available to you. So on the learning platform, you'll be able to go in with the login details. It's on the same platform as the video courses that you're going through right now. So all of the mock exams are on there. Okay. Jasmine, I want to ask you, when are you going to book your exam, Jasmine? What scores did you get previously? Let's see if we can help Jasmine now. Okay, so let us know. Jasmine, when have you booked your exam? Okay, my exam's on the 23rd of February, so a couple of weeks. Okay, so how many times have you taken the exam before? What scores did you get for each of the 4 areas? What did you get for each of the 4 areas? Okay, so she's taking it for the first time. Have you taken IELTS before, Jasmine? And what score did you get? What score did you get? Okay, so you've got 10 days before your exam, taking it for the first time. How long have you been on our program as well, Jasmine? And also, I should say, just because you're on our paid pro, I mean, for example, we've got a lot, all the students watching right now, obviously are paid VIP students. Sometimes people don't take our advice and they still book the exam, even though they're not ready. And even though our teachers told them they're not ready. And we have seen that with previous students. I see this with current students, and I'll probably see this with future students. But you need to follow our advice. If we say you should take it this date, then that's probably the correct answer. Okay, because remember, I use this example recently. Your doctors and nurses, so your expertise is in medicine and in patients, and you can tell them when they're ready to take have an operation. Some person comes to you and has, broke their leg or broke their ankle or something. You are giving them advice on when they should have their operation. Take it today, tomorrow. These are the effects afterwards, etc. And it's the same for us. We're the English teaching experts, and we know when you should be going ahead and taking your examination. So you need to follow our advice. Okay. In the same way as a patient, I am not the best person to decide when this operation should be. In the same way, you're not the best people to decide when you're ready to take the exam. So let our expert UK OET teachers help you with that. Let me know if you recognize, if you agree with that advice. Let me know in the chat box. So Jasmine said she got 3 7s in reading and listening. She's taking it 3 times. I'm not sure what you mean. 3 times 7. 7 in reading and listening. Oh, she's taking it 3 times. Okay. 7 in reading, which is good. Listening 7.5. Oh, sorry. 7 in reading and listening, 7.5 in speaking, and a 6 in writing. So you're at kind of a C in OET right now. You're at a C, which is kind of you're 2 levels away from getting a B. 6 in writing all 3 times. Oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? So frustrating. And Jasmine, did you have a teacher correcting you before you joined Swoosh for your 3 IELTS exams? Okay, let me know. No. Okay, so self-study. Well, that's why, Jasmine. That's why you didn't pass writing. Do you understand now? If you're getting a 6 all the time and nobody is going to correct you, it's like you can write 100 million letters, task 1, task 2 for IELTS, or letters for OET. If you can write a million of those, but remember, you're not a native speaker, so how do you know what your mistakes are? How do you know what the grammar mistakes are, vocabulary mistakes, your structure and case notes and the task and all these things? You need to have an expert. So I'm glad that you've joined us, okay? And we can help you in order to pass first time, because I don't want you taking this exam 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I want you to pass first time, Jasmine. Are you with me on that? Say yes if you're with me on that. Yes, okay. So you're in good hands with us, Jasmine. I want to look after you, and that's why we're doing this bonus session for our VIP students. I want to make sure that we can help you to pass on your next attempt. So you got on the 23rd of February. So Jasmine, why are you rushing? Tell me, why are you rushing to book this exam so quickly? Why are you trying to take this exam on the 23rd of February when that's only 10 days away? Tell me. Tell me, why are you rushing? Because you want your dream immediately. You want to take up that job offer. You want to I want to be in the UK. No. Or you could be Australia. But you want to be. I want to be working as a, I want to be working as a nurse, as a doctor, whatever medical professional you are. I want to be there quick. But that quick approach sometimes, in a lot of cases, doesn't work, especially if you're self-studying. Okay, especially if you're just focusing on those free materials that you get online and you don't have a proper program, someone to guide you the whole way. That's what we're trying to do for all of our students. That's why we're putting these extra bonus sessions on as well for our students just like you. Okay. So she wasn't aware of the preparation involved. When did you take your last IELTS exam, Jasmine? When did you take your last exam? Please let me know. When did you take your last examination? December. Okay. Jasmine, I would say that you're not ready for the OET exam to pass right now. That would be my advice. I would say you're probably better at looking at March. Okay. Probably better at looking at March. She says, I am 57 years old. Okay. I mean, we've had students who've passed this exam in their 50s before. Many students have passed their exam before. So it doesn't matter about age. Age is nothing but a number, as they say. So it doesn't matter whether you're 25 or 57, 65. If you follow all of the course material and everything we're doing with you, then I'm very confident we can help you to pass. But I think that February the 23rd is too early for you. And I think that I don't even think you should book the March exam yet, okay, until you've started getting a lot of feedback from our teachers. I think you're new to this program. Are you new to when did you join the program, Jasmine? When did you join our Swoosh program? Can you tell me? So you've been on the program for 2 months. Okay, good. And because on average, I'd say it's probably around about 2 months. 2 to 3 months, but probably closer to 2 months on average. When our students join the program, we can really feel that they are ready. That 2 month window, 2 to 3 months generally, but closer to 2 months is usually when students on our program they pass. But of course, some students can take longer than that. Some students don't always pass first time. She says, I feel I am ready. Okay. Why do you feel you're ready, Jasmine? Let me know. Why do you think you are ready? And you could be watching right now. You could be in the same situation as Jasmine. You feel like you're ready. Okay. And you might be ready. And you may be ready, yes, but you may not be ready. So I just want to know from Jasmine so I can help her as much as possible to decide if she's ready or not. So please let me know, Jasmine, what scores have you been getting on your writing in particular, for the fact that you got a 6 in IELTS before? Please let me know what scores have you been getting from our teachers. Okay, I've been doing trials and I've got above 35 marks. I think you mean for the reading and listening. The reading and listening mock exams, you're getting 35. That's good. Okay, but what about your writing scores? What scores have our teachers been giving you on your writing? That's what we need to know. And so our teachers, Stephen and Russell, Damien, etc., they've all been giving you a B, a B plus. Kind of mean between a B and an A. Is that what you're saying? Do you feel like you're okay? Okay. Okay. So I think maybe, and what I'm guessing is you said that before you joined Swoosh, you had some teachers in Malaysia. Are they native English speaking OET teachers? So are they from Australia or America or UK and they're living in Malaysia? They are, okay. Well, if you're getting those kinds of scores and they're good quality teachers that you trust and they've helped a lot of students to pass before, and those teachers give you those kinds of good quality feedback from good teachers. If that's what they're telling you and you trust them, then perhaps you are ready. Okay, it's difficult for me to say right now, but can you post your writing into, are you one of our unlimited VIP students or a monthly subscriber? Let us know, which one are you? Because you can get one of our teachers, you should be getting them to give you feedback on your writing, a subscriber. So make sure you put your writing, Jasmine, on our platform, and one of our teachers will give you corrections, and then they can also give you a second opinion. The same way that patients come to doctors with a problem and they go to one doctor and then they go to another doctor to get two opinions. Okay, I'm doing my mock test tomorrow with Swoosh. Okay, fantastic. But yeah, make sure you do your writing, give it to our teacher, and they'll give you feedback. So maybe you are ready for the 23rd of February, Jasmine. I'm not saying you're not ready. I'm just saying I need all these questions that I've asked you will help you to determine, whether you should take that exam in February. Are you feeling a lot more confident? Let me know. Are you feeling more confident about your upcoming examination? Okay, yes. Okay, I am feeling more confident. Good. Okay, well, that's exactly what I want to hear. So I think I've pretty much covered everyone. Shazia, I think I've not covered you. Was that helpful, by the way? Was that helpful, Jasmine? Just to kind of diagnose and analyze your situation right now. Let me know if that was helpful. Okay, and if you learned something from that, but keep on with the study, keep getting that feedback on your writing, especially from our teachers. Keep using all of the materials that you've got as part of the program. That's really important. Okay, was that helpful, Jasmine? Let me know. Okay, yes. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, let's go to Shazia. Shazia, when is your exam? When have you booked your exam, or have you not booked your exam? Because this session is all about, should I book my OET exam? So some people have already booked it, some people haven't booked it. But I want to know if you have booked your exam, when you've booked it for, okay, and what level, what scores you're at right now, what scores our teachers are giving you, and then being able to decide where, if you go ahead and take that exam, book the exam or what. Shazia, please write in the chat box about your situation right now. Okay. Please let me know in the chat box, Shazia. I've not booked my exam yet, said Shazia. Good. Okay, so we've got someone who's not booked their examination. Okay, and tell me what have you taken the OET exam before? Have you taken your OET exam before? And if so, if you did take the exam before, what scores did you get? Okay, what scores? You've taken the exam 3 times, okay? Before you joined Swoosh, I believe, correct? Okay, so did you do self-study the first 3 times? Okay, did you do self-study the first 3 times? So she did self-study the first 3 times. Then I'm guessing you got upset for the fact you didn't pass, and then you decided to join Swoosh, which I think Faisal Jasmine has done the same kind of thing. Faisal as well has realized that self-study didn't work, and then you've joined us, which is great. What scores did you get for reading, writing, listening, and speaking? You didn't mention, Shazia. What scores did you get for listening, reading, writing, and speaking? Please let me know in the chat box. Shazia, are you there, my friend? Put your scores in the chat box. What did you get for listening, reading, writing, and speaking? Okay, so she got listening and reading, she got a B, writing a C, speaking B. Okay, so writing is the issue for you right now. Okay, but also, mate, what I want to say as well is sometimes people, they take the OET exam before and they think, okay, I got a B in reading, listening, and speaking. I don't need to focus on those moving forward. I just need to focus on my writing. Now, that's not technically correct, and that's not something you should do. You need to still focus on all 4 areas, maintain the other 3 areas of listening, reading, and speaking. But of course, you need to spend more time on writing because you only got a C. So how many points did you get, Shazia? So if you got a C, that you're 2 levels below a B. So of course, you need to spend more time on writing. But don't forget the other 3 areas. That's really important. Don't forget the other 3 areas, because that's where some students make the mistake, because they might focus so much on writing, then they take the next exam and they focus all that time on writing, and then they pass for writing, and then they fail in speaking, or they fail in writing, or fail in reading or listening. So we don't want that to happen. We want you to, on your next attempt, you pass in all 4 areas. She said, my score always fluctuates. Okay. So I am more afraid and confused. Yes, you're afraid and confused, Shazia, because you've been self-studying for so long. Okay. So that's why, you've taken the first exam, self-study didn't pass. Second time, self-study didn't pass. Third time, self-study didn't pass. So now that you've joined us, okay, and you're getting these extra sessions that we're giving you, these personalized sessions telling you when you should take your exam, etc., giving you feedback on your writing, your speaking, reading, listening, all of these things, telling you where you can improve. Now you're part of the Swoosh family. We're a team, Shazia. We're here to help you, and we help you as best as we can to pass your examination. Of course, it's all based on your hard work. Of course, we can't do the exam for you, but now you've got a support team. We've given you a study partner. Are you working with your study partner, Shazia? Let me know, are you working with your study partner? That's really important. Okay. Okay, great score in your writing yesterday. Well done. Okay, she's working with her study partner. That's fantastic. Okay, so you're starting to see that. You're starting to see improvements. How long have you been in the program now, Shazia? How long have you been in the program? And let me know, is the study partner helping you? I'm guessing it is. But is the study partner helping you? Oh, you've only been in our program for 1 week. Okay. And do you feel, of course, you cannot make huge improvements in 1 week, but do you feel like you're making little improvements? Okay. And yes, she's getting a lot of benefit from her study partner. That's good. I would recommend in the program, you get 2 study partners, because sometimes you could have a study partner who is only available Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and another study partner can help you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for example. So have access to 2 people. Manu's here. Good to see you, Manu. Manu, when is your examination? Let me know. Have you booked your exam, or are you thinking of taking your exam? So with going back to Shazia, let's just make sure you're constantly, so you need 1 more study partner. Get 1 more study partner in the Facebook group, or if you're in the WhatsApp group for the monthly subscribers. I think you're a VIP student. Okay, but with you, Shazia, I wouldn't take your exam yet. I need to see that you're getting consistent scores in your writing. Okay, consistent scores in your writing. And once you're getting those B's and even higher consistently, then you have the confidence to know that your writing is improved, and then you can go ahead and book your exam. Okay, that's what I would say to you. Do that. Okay, Shazia, but keep up with the reading, the listening. You've got access to the reading and listening mock exams, and the the writing is obviously the biggest area that you're going to focus on. But also you've got the the speaking weekly classes, the live classes that we've got for speaking, etc. Thanks for all your advice, said Carmen. I really appreciate it. Have a nice day. You're very welcome, Carmen. Yeah, thank you very much, said Shazia. You're welcome. Manu says, I'm planning to book on the 6th of April. Okay, how long have you been in our program, Manu? Let me know, how long have you been in the program? How long have you been in the program? Let me know. About 1 month, okay. And have you taken the exam before? Did you take the exam before? Let me know. Okay, what scores did you get for each of the 4 areas? What scores did you get for each of the 4 areas? And for anyone watching as well, you'll be able to learn a lot from the advice I'm giving to other people. Okay, so a student that I'm speaking about right now and their situation, it might be the exact same situation that you've got. Already in this class, we've got Shazia who got a C, Faisal got a C+, both in writing, so they've got a similar situation. So Manu got 3 Bs and 1 C. A C in listening is not a C+, correct? Just a C. Is that right, Manu? Is not C+, it's a C, yeah? So that means you're 2 levels below getting a B. So you need to be listening every day, at least an hour, or like medical podcasts, YouTube, medical programs, TV programs you can watch on YouTube. 24 Hours in A&E is a good one. Casualty, Holby City, listen to those consultations. TED Talks, TED TED Talks, look on Google for those. You need to be following all of our mock exams that we've already provided to you. So follow those mock exams, listen to those, and do the exercises, get your scores, then review with the mock exam analysis videos where our teachers will tell you the correct answers and why you made those incorrect answers, and you can see the difference. Or do all of those things, okay? So you need OET materials and non-OET materials, and you need to just keep listen every day. So you have to have consistent practice with listening, okay? But also don't forget about the writing, the speaking, and the reading as well. Just because you got 3 Bs last time doesn't mean you're going to get 3 Bs this time. So you need to focus on all 4 areas with more emphasis on the listening, because of course you need to go up 2 levels higher in listening. Do you feel like you're making improvements in your listening, Manu, since joining the program? Okay, yeah, I've taken your advice. Good. But do you feel like you're making improvements in the listening? Do you think you're making improvements though? You said yes, I am practicing, but are you making improvements? Do you feel like over the last month you're making, even if it's only small improvements, but you're making some kind of improvements? Yes, I have. Good. In what areas are you making improvements in your listening? Can you let me know? Because one of the big things of students who are just doing free self-study, they say that the speaker is speaking too fast. If you're saying that, it means that you've not done enough practice and you're not doing it on a day-to-day basis and you're not ready for the exam. If you still think, wow, I don't understand this person, they are speaking too fast. They're not speaking too fast. It's their native language. It's the speed that they speak to everyone. That is normal. It's the same way if you speak Arabic, Chinese, Italian, Spanish, whatever language is your first language. They'll also, to me, if I don't speak Chinese or Arabic, etc., it'll sound fast to me. It's the same thing for you. Manny said I've improved a lot in part A for listening. Okay, that's great. So I would say, Manu, in terms of when you should book your exam, and you've been on our program for a month, okay, I would say book your exam not this month. Don't book your exam yet. I would say wait till March. So do another 4 weeks in the program. If you're still, if you think you're making improvements, you're getting improvements in your mock exam scores. Because remember, you can do those mock. You've got access to those mock exams. You mean when you say planning to book, you mean you want to take your exam on April the 6th, not planning to book April the 6th. Am I right? Because you could, for example, you could book the exam in March and you could take the exam in April. Is that what you mean? I would wait another month, and then let's see if you're ready then. Okay, do you understand what I mean? So let's wait until March. Don't book your exam yet. Okay, and let's see where we're at in the beginning of March time. Okay, so you've got another few weeks, and then we can see if you've got better. Then you can go ahead and take the exam, because we want April the 6th to be the last time you take this exam. Do you want that too, Manu? Do you want that too? Do you want that to be said? I want you to write there, yes, I want it to be my last time. Yes, I want this to be my last time. That's the key message that I want you to take away today. I want this to of course, said Manu. Yeah, absolutely, of course. So everyone, hopefully the advice was helpful to you today. Like I said, I want to support all of our VIP students as much as possible to make sure that they're ready to go ahead, take their examination, and when they do take it, they pass first time. They're not taking the exam many times like students who are doing self-study and they're just relying on free materials, and they don't have a teacher to correct them on their speaking and their writing, etc. We want you to pass as soon as possible. Thanks for the valuable advice, said Manu. You're very welcome, Manu. It's my job to help you. You've paid us money for these courses. Okay, you've paid us for these courses. We need to support you. Okay, we want to have as many people passing as possible. Last and final time, said Jasmine. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. This will be your last and final time. Same for Faisal, same for Shazia, same for Manu. Okay, I've got my fingers crossed for everyone, and I'm sure you'll be successful. Just please follow and trust our advice. We know what we're doing. We're experts in what we do here at Swoosh, and we want you to pass as quickly and as effectively as possible. Okay, that's what we want to do for every single one of you. I can't wait to hear about your journey when you've passed your exam and you send me pictures of the amazing hospital or nursing home, a care home that you're working in. Could be a nursing home in the UK, Australia, 6 months later, 3 months later, whenever that might be. And, as long as you can say that the course helped you, then that's the main thing. So fingers crossed for everyone. Please take our advice. Please trust us. Do the hard work, because we can't pass the exam for you. We can help you, support you, guide you, give you all the materials, give you the corrections and the feedback you need, give